First step is going to be chopping up half an onion into finely diced pieces. Next, I'll be using olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan. After you place the olive oil in, turn to medium-high heat. Next, we'll get the ground beef and put it into the pan and mash it into finely ground pieces. Next, we are going to add the onions that we diced. And next, just mix it all together while it's still on medium-high heat. Next, we are going to throw in a little bit of salt. I just took a few pinches. And the next step, we're going to be throwing in some pepper. Feel free to put however much you like, but I'd recommend 1 to 2 tablespoons. While the meat is cooking, you want to mash it down as finely as you can. You want the pieces to be really small. Next, I'll be putting a few pinches of dry fennel. Sorry about the bump, my boyfriend hit his head on the kitchen cabinet. Next, we are going to chop up finely ground garlic and throw it into the meat mixture. Now we are going to sprinkle in some Italian seasoning and some thyme as well. Now, I know it is best to use homemade sauce for lasagna, but we're on a budget and I didn't have a lot of time, so I used this Trader Joe's marinara sauce. Next, we are just mixing in the sauce with the meat until it's evenly coated. Chop up some parsley, finely chop it. We're going to mix in whole ricotta with the parsley, and we're going to add in 2 eggs. Next, we are going to mix it all together until it's evenly mixed. For the next step, we're just going to boil some hot water. Make sure the pan is big enough to fit the lasagna noodles. Next, we strain the noodles. Now, you don't have to do this part. I just am at my boyfriend's house and he doesn't have a big enough pan for the lasagna, so I had to cut the noodles to fit the pan. So I'm just doing that. Now for the fun part, we will put the bottom layer of the meat sauce on the bottom of the pan. Make sure it's a deep pan so you can do a lot of layers. Next, I put the noodle layer and the ricotta filling, and I just repeat those steps until it fits to the top of the pan. Next, we'll sprinkle some cheese on top and some diced basil. Decided to add some more mozzarella and parmesan on top. Now we'll place it into the oven to bake at 375 for about 30 minutes. Now that it's ready, we'll take it out of the oven, and please don't mind these oven mitts. Now you're going to want to sprinkle some fresh chopped parsley or basil, whatever you guys prefer. I will just slice it down the middle and make it into some thicker squares for serving. So next I'm going to serve it, and yeah, this part didn't go as planned, but that's okay, it still tastes good. Don't worry about what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.